Hey, how's it going, guys? Let's just get right into the video. So Tears of the Kingdom just came out, and wow, a lot of people are having a lot of fun with this game. It's getting a lot of really high reviews. Almost all the video game outlets have given it a 10 out of 10. That's a really big deal, guys. But anyway, guys, in this game you can build contraptions, which is the whole point of this video. And basically I want to go over 6 of my favorite contraptions that I've seen built on day one. The game has only been out for about 24 hours, probably even less than that, guys. But we've actually seen so many amazing inventions built. So I really just want to get into that, just talk about the nitty-gritty, some of my favorite inventions I've seen so far with the Ultra Hand mechanic. With all that out of the way, let's get right into the video. Number 1, the Weird Bird. So the Weird Bird is this really weird thing, guys. It looks like it's just like it's got these gliders attached to sticks, attached to wheels, and they are gliding, they for sure are, but that's not how they're intended to be gliding, guys. And I'm actually shocked that this is how this like actually works, guys, because you can see, guys, that the gliders, they take those off of birds, and you can see that they're like meant to glide down because like that's how they naturally work. But you can see that they're spinning in a really weird way, guys. And he actually makes a version with 2 gliders on it, and it's actually really cool to see, guys, that you can see these gliders and they're gliding. It's really cool to see, but it is in fact a really weird device, which is why I put it at number 6 instead of any higher, guys. Number 2, the aerial flamethrower. So if you've seen things in the trailer, you can see that Enuma attached a mushroom to his shield. That was actually really cringe, guys. But in this video, we can actually see a person attaching something a lot cooler, a lot more tween, a little bit more metal. Kind of cool, guys. You can see it attaching a flamethrower to his shield that he's using. But first, you have to see that he uses a spring he attaches to his shield so he can bounce up higher. And then whenever he's already up, he attaches the flamethrower, and then he burns basically all of the enemies below him alive. They're kind of screaming for help, and they're just kind of in agony. It's really sweet to see. It's very cool. But I had to put this at number 5 because it's not a huge invention, but it is a really cool discovery, guys. Now, in 4th place on my list, we have the chopper. Now, the chopper is really cool, guys, because you can see it actually is a helicopter or a chopper like in news stations built in Tears of the Kingdom. Now, Tears of the Kingdom takes place in probably like real world time 300 AD, so it's actually like really weird and really jarring to see a helicopter made in this time period, but I'll kind of look past it, guys, because it is really awesome. You can see he's using carts to build the sides of it, and the helicopter propeller is fan blades. Now, if the helicopter blade would actually spin, then maybe I would put this quite a bit higher, guys, but it's actually really disrespectful to us to have to like look at that and see like it's not actually spinning. So while it is a cool idea and concept, it actually looks really ugly, guys. So that's why we're gonna keep going. Number 3, the Canadian Segway. So now, guys, the Canadian Segway, and basically the just really tall Segway, is this bunch of planks of wood, guys, and they're all stacked on top of each other, and he's using a stabilizer, which is a late game device that stabilizes anything you want by putting it and activating it, and it just basically wants to stand up, guys. So basically what he's doing there, guys, is he's like putting it right there with on the planks of the wood, basically making the planks of wood want to stand up, which is how that works, guys. And the reason I call it the Canadian Segway is because it's basically the closest thing we have to something you would see maybe in Canada, because Canada is one of the tallest areas in the world, guys. It's actually really high up. It's above the US, so it's actually really north. It's a very north place. It's one of the highest continents in the world, and that's basically why I call it the Canadian Segway, guys. Alright, getting down to the nitty-gritty. Next we have the Killer Deathbot, number 2. The Killer Deathbot is honestly really poggers. It's actually very lit. It's very cool to see, guys. It makes me want to do the nay-nay. You can actually see that the killer robot is doing some very cool things. He's burning animals alive. He's killing the wildlife, and he's doing that all by himself, guys. And the way he's able to make this is you can actually have a device that you get later in the game where it actually goes towards, it aims things towards a enemy, so it actually just will go towards an enemy no matter where the enemy is, guys. So that's why it looks like it's homing in like that, which makes it a really cool device. And actually it's really cool to see. But there's only one thing that tops that, and that's our number 1 spot. Number 1, Mr. Penis. Now, Mr. Penis is a really cool guy. You can see he has a large hard-on, and he's like blasting that thing all over the place, guys. He's probably the biggest device I've seen built in this game by far, and he's actually one of the first devices I saw on the internet when I woke up this morning, guys. It's actually really cool to see someone building something like this in game. It's really like proactive, and it's really cool. And he's also a really sexy guy. You can look at him, and I just get hard thinking about him, guys. But anyway, guys, what did you think was the coolest thing in this game? What kind of things are you looking forward to in this game? And as always, if you're looking for more video game content, please be sure to follow here for news and any other kind of updates, and I'll be happy to check it out, and I'll talk with y'all later. Alright, make sure to subscribe, like the video, and add to your favorites. Alright, take care.